Greetings and salutations, friends. I just realized that it's been a couple weeks, so it's probably a good time for an update. So, I didn't make a list this time, so I'm just speaking from stream of consciousness. I turned in my first paper. It was an apologetic interview paper, which is really cool. So I got to interview a non-believer and then write up what their worldview was and talk about where it is or isn't logical, kind of evaluate my own Christian character, and that was it. So it's just a few pages, and I'm really excited to get that back because Dr. Groteis grades very intently. So, I think I'm going to grow a lot as a writer in this class and just my thinking and logic and just all of that stuff. So, pretty exciting. It's really cool to be encouraged by the defense of Christianity and the logic and reasoning behind it, which is really sweet. It's like, yay, makes a lot of sense. Anyways, so this week, the coolest thing that happened was one of the maintenance guys on campus is part of a church where he does this thing called SMASH, which is like a deeper inner healing through time with Jesus kind of thing. And he was telling me about it because I mentioned someone I was talking to who was struggling. And so he was like, well, like let me show you what this is. So my friend Miranda came so she could observe and take notes and just be present for, just safety reasons and such. And I got to have this thing where he led me, kind of facilitated this time with Jesus, which was really cool, where like he would talk to Jesus and then I'd talk to Jesus and then like we talked to each other, and it just combined a lot of different elements of things I've been doing to commune with Jesus, but it was like deeper and I don't know, just intimate and really awesome. I got like the surface depth healing thing. I don't know. There's no good way to really describe it except for it was really awesome. And it was just like the beginning taste of more. So yay. And then I had youth group on Wednesday and it was so good. Like, I don't know. I think it's because I did that like inner healing thing before youth group, and then I went and did youth group. And normally, like, it's been I've been kind of struggling after youth group, just feeling like, is this really what I'm supposed to be doing? Like, I didn't feel like I connected. I just felt so much peace after this time, and God was just kind of showing me that it's cool and He's with me, and there's going to be times where I'm not going to feel like I did that great, but that's okay. And so it's really just so cool how sweet and loving God is, and that He meets us exactly where we are. So, yeah. And then this week I realized my need to get a job, so I'm going to be looking at some different pools in the area and seeing if they have need for a swim instructor. So be praying for that, because I want to make sure I end up in a good place, that it doesn't consume my life. I want to try to limit to one day a week, just Saturdays, from like 8 to 2 or something, where I'm just, do a little bit of work to just make enough to be sure I'm making enough money for rent. And I got a thank you letter back from one of the scholarships I received. So they were saying thank you for your thank you letter. So that was really cool, and that they're praying for me. And yeah, otherwise, it's just been pretty good. I started waking up early and working out with my friend Miranda. So that's been really nice to just be active with her. And so we'll like run across the street to the community college where we get a free membership at living on campus. And then on the way back, we've been able to just kind of start praying together. And so it's really cool to have that intimacy with another person before God. And it's really cold in the mornings. But then it warms up, so it's all good. Yeah, not too much else exciting, except my birthday's next week. Yay! So I'm going to a thing called Women Engage. It's a conference thing being held here for a night. I don't know exactly what it is. It just looked interesting, so I signed up for it, and my friend Michelle's going to come, and then I'm going to go out to dinner. So that's exciting. And yeah, so feel free to call or text sometime. I think things are getting busier in the semester, more reading, more papers just more stuff. So I appreciate your support. I appreciate your prayers. And I miss Virginia. It's kind of crazy to think that I won't be back until July, because last semester I did a lot of flying, but I don't know. Anyways, I love you all and I miss you all, and I am so thankful. I feel your prayers daily, so just know that. Yay! I don't know, camera. Woo! All right, bye.